Howdy, 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 my beautiful Aquarius. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today, honey, I'm going to be getting into a you versus them tarot reading between you and your person with my newest tarot deck, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Thank you so much to Mystic Wolf for purchasing this tarot deck from my wish list. I always appreciate you so much, Mystic Wolf. When it comes to these tarot readings, this is up for you to figure out who this is going to be about, right? I don't add the labels, darling. This can be your friendship, relationship, platonic or romantic, family, twin flame, soulmate, and all that, darling. I'm just here to give you some perspective through some tarot cards. Remember, I am just a man reading tarot cards to you, so I'm always going to be supportive of you and whatever decisions you end up making to this connection, because you know your situation better than I ever possibly could, Aquarius. You know, tarot cards are never going to get all the nuances of a human-to-human interaction, especially when it's a general tarot reading, Aquarius. If you do enjoy this tarot reading, be sure to let me know in the comments below, as well as if you enjoy my vibe for today and you enjoy this tarot reading. I would really appreciate it if you were to give this video, Aquarius, a like and subscribe, because it does help me out a lot, and I always appreciate it when you do that extra step to support me, Aquarius. And remember that it doesn't matter what you identify as, whether it's he, she, they, them, anything inside or outside of the spectrum, my readings are going to resonate with you if it's meant to resonate. So let's just jump into this, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with you, how you're feeling with this current situation. You have the Two of Candles coming in here, the Two of Wands and normal tarot. So right now with this connection, you definitely are... It feels as if like you're in this place of considering it, being like, all right, can I see this person for my long term? Can I see this person really going the mile when it comes to one another? It does feel as if right now for you, Aquarius, where you have high hopes for this connection, but at the same time, you are waiting for something to be shown for a little bit more seriousness when it comes to this connection. I do see you guys being extremely hopeful in regards to this connection, of it to turn out to be something extremely positive, but at the same time, Aquarius, you're not going to, like, I don't feel as if you're clinging on to this for like the life of you. I do feel like you're just like, right now with this connection, you're just like, all right, like, you know, this definitely could be a very long-term connection, or it could just, you know, if they don't show their side of seriousness and all that, and then you're just going to be indifferent to it. They have rather the Page of Pentacles, or Page of Candles, Page of Wands coming in for them. So it definitely does seem to be for you, Aquarius, where it's like they are going to be approaching you with some type of, an idea of wanting to take things either more serious or show. I do definitely feel as if they want to show some type of further seriousness with you. I wouldn't be really surprised, Aquarius, if at this point in time where it's like you guys go from not really, you know, especially if there was like an argument or something, going from a place of being like not talking for a little bit to just being like, hey, like, let's take this to the next level, almost sort of thing. So it's very interesting that you would get the Two of Wands and they get the Page of Wands here. And so I really do feel as if they're going to be approaching you, Aquarius, with an offer of sorts and being like, hey, like, can we go the long haul? But I don't feel as if, Aquarius, that you're going to just necessarily just commit to this without thinking this through a little bit further, Aquarius. What's going on between the two of you? We have here the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Presents here. So definitely, I do like the Eight of Pentacles just based off of normal tarot, Aquarius. This is a card of up-leveling. This is a card of going from, you know, this is like in actual definition of it, Aquarius, it's like a card of going back to school. So in terms of relationships, this is definitely this sense of being like up-leveling as well. Like you go to school, go to college to further your education. This is a sense of between the two of you guys furthering. I really wouldn't be surprised, like if some of y'all get approached with like an engagement of some type, or even just like a sense of just like, again, like something that would be more so long-term committal. I wouldn't be surprised if they approach you, Aquarius, with something that you both would be involved in. Like as like an example, Aquarius, maybe like they were like, hey, let's move in together and stuff like that. I do feel as if with this connection, fairly positive, I would say. You are still like, I just really like this, Aquarius, just because you guys are not just all like seeing this through rose-colored glasses to where you're ignoring the red flags. You're still being very realistic with this connection and being like, all right, like this all sounds good and fabulous and I really want this as well, but is this actually possible, right? So let's get in regards to this connection. Like, let's see. We have the Nine of Potions coming in here, if I can speak properly, Aquarius. So with this, I do see a lot of, like, I see some strong this person actually being able to really fulfill what it is that you're searching for and what it is that you're desiring out of a connection. Aquarius, I do see the potential in this really going the mile here. Definitely. You know, Aquarius, I want to say here where it's like if you have reservations towards this person right now, I feel like it's just natural. But so far these tarot cards are reflecting in such a way where it's just like it's almost as if this person is brought forward to your life. Like I feel like how you guys ended up meeting was almost like fate. Like I feel as if like you two were like destined to like run into one another. I really wouldn't be surprised. This is not me identifying it. But I'm saying it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if you associate this person as like a deeper soul connection where you're just like, you know, where you look at them and you're like, spirit brought me forward to you. Because I feel as if how you guys ended up meeting and talking in the first place and connecting was something that was just not normal, we'll say. We have here the Ace of Presents, the Ace of Pentacles as the heart of the connection between y'all two. I actually like... You know, right off the bat, I do want to say, like, this reading's very much so to the point, Aquarius, where it's just like you're getting the blessing from tarot and the universe. And this is, I guess, also my blessing as well, just based off of these tarot cards, where it's like, you know, this person is definitely wanting something serious with you. I feel as if this person could be exactly what it is that you want out of a connection, what it is that you're hoping for from a connection, whether this is in terms of something romantic or just a friendship. It does feel as if, like, this is like everything that you would want out of a person, Aquarius. And so that might be where your energy is, where it's just like you're in this place of being like, this is too good to be true, sort of scenario here. And so Queen of Swords in the back of the deck energy here. Yeah, you're just like, it's almost as if, Aquarius, some of you guys, you're so used to being hurt, or you're so used to just some bad people and people who just want to hurt you or just what have you. You're so used to that when with this energy here, you're just like... Even at like the smallest thing or the slightest thing, the moment you get this sense of even a whiff of a red flag, you're just like, I'm out of here. So it's almost like I want to say, I don't want this to come off as like me shaming you guys, because I really don't feel that way. It's not my intention, rather, Aquarius, but it's just like, for some of you guys, you could ruin a good thing. Like you have like this self-sabotaging nature to any type of good connection that comes forward to you just because of how many other disappointing connections that you've had. So, you know, Aquarius, I always like to say where it's like, no matter what it is in our lives, like we can always find something, right? If we don't want, like, if we want to go, what I mean by this is like, we can always find a way to go into the narrative that we want to see. So if you don't like a person, even this person's like a saint, darling, like you can, like, if you hate them hard enough, or if you want to find a flaw in them hard enough, you will end up creating one when it comes to this person. All right. So that's something I just want to point out. When it comes to this connection, let's see how this continues on. Should you entertain this connection? Ace of Wands coming in here. I do feel as if when it comes to this connection, Aquarius, like you will warm up to this a lot. I do feel like you do have some unsureness when it comes to this, and that's, you know, based off of what it is that they're offering you, Aquarius. You're just like, whoa, I need to like think about this. You don't want to get into something that eventually get too deep in. Then you're just like, you know, it's almost as if like you're trying so hard to protect your heart with this, that you don't want to fully admit the feelings that you have with this, because once you open up your heart, there's no going back. Yes, the Three of Swords coming in here, or the Three of Needles with the Ten of Cups here. So it's like, yeah, Aquarius, you're so protective of your heart, which is understandable. I'm not chastising you for that at all. Like, darling, we're the only ones that can protect our hearts, darling. But it feels as if, Aquarius, where it's like, just be careful about being too protective of your heart. Be careful about trying to fulfill self-fulfilling prophecies where you tell yourself, being like, oh, everyone's always going to disappoint me in some way. It's just like, it's always bound to happen, sort of thing, right? Be careful about just be careful about like your own mindset on this. I do feel as if this is not too good to be true, Aquarius, when it comes to this connection here. Strength card coming in on your side of things as well, Aquarius. So here's how the storyline that I'm getting with this is. I feel as if when it comes to this connection, you like this energy a lot. You feel something for this, but at the same time, you're just like, I don't want to open up to this. I don't want to open up to this, because once I open up to things, it's a lot harder for me to disengage from it if it's hurtful, right? You start playing these scenarios in your head about like what could happen, all the negative scenarios, but at the same time, like, and you can even think of the positive ones where you think of about the happily ever after type of scenarios as well. But because you're so protective of yourself, based off of past connections here, because that strength card signifies a card of shadow work, because of these past situations here, it's almost as if you don't like no matter what it is presented to you, what connections presented to you, you're so afraid of opening up to it, like that you end up getting some trauma responses. The moment you get that whiff of a red flag, you're just like, oh, I'm done, I'm out of here, Aquarius. So, and I completely get it. But with all these cards, like, it's, again, this is probably one of the most straightforward readings that I've had in quite some time, where it's just like, Ace of Pentacles here, right, as the heart of the energy, where it's just like, this is everything. This could bring forth a lot of stability. This is the energy between y'all two. You have the Nine of Potions, which is a card of, honestly, if you read the definition of the Nine of Cups, it's a card of where, it does hint at the idea of marriage. It hints at the idea of something deepening. It is also the card of like wish fulfillment as well. You have here as well the Eight of Pentacles, where it is something where it's like it could definitely go long term, really grow with this. You are so afraid of this person hurting you, though. You are so afraid of that. But I do feel as that once you do open up to this connection, if you choose to make the decision to open up to this connection, then it's going to be just so beautiful. You will definitely just allow your heart to flicker. You'll allow yourself to fully feel this attraction. And yeah, Ace of Potions, Ace of Cups. Like, darling, I'm not going to be pulling any more cards. Like, this is really like my most straightforward, extremely happy love reading, darling. I would even say this is my happiest love reading or happiest reading that I have ever done for when it comes to you versus them. So Aquarius, this is one of those things where it's like, yes, you can open up. Yes, it's safe for you to open up when it comes to this connection. There's not a single card here that reflects anything negative in this. This Ace of Cups, by definition, is a card of your heart chakra being overflowing, new love, and just all the happiness when it comes to love. When it comes to this, Aquarius, no, it's not too good to be true. It is okay to open up and to put down your guard a little bit when it comes to this connection, darling. It is safe. That's the thing. I feel like I just need to say it is safe to love, right? So Aquarius, this is the tarot reading that I have for you. Hopefully you found some cards helpful to you. Y'all's is the most to the point reading. Nice, refreshing reading, honestly. But I love you so much. If you want to book a private to personal reading with me, my website's always linked down below, SimplyVelca.com, next to my social medias, TikTok and Instagram, also just being SimplyVelca. But until next time, my beautiful lovelies, I love you so much, Aquarius, and good luck with this. This is a very promising connection, whether this is romantic or platonic. I feel like this person is going to be in your life for a lifetime. I do feel very strongly in that. So bye, Aquarius.